What is happening, YouTube? Welcome back. We're live here on Twitch doing another stream / episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Look how cool the Grey Hall looks. That is amazing. As we're heading to main story quest, guys, this annoying woman popped up another relationship quest. So let's do it. I want to knock all these out and then focus on story for a bit. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you know. Let's see what happens.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
Oh, have you? Again, thank you for joining us both on Twitch and on YouTube. Really appreciate it. Also, guys, thank you so much for the support and growth. The channels, both channels have been growing probably the fastest they've grown ever. Just not in terms of, boom, we've banged with like all of a sudden in a month we've got 50 new subs and followers. No, I'm just talking about consecutive, constant, slow growth. And thank you to all the new supporters on both platforms. I really appreciate it. It's awesome. You guys are awesome. Let's see what this annoyance has to say.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe. And he would carry me on his back. We were on our way home. One of them saw.
He didn't want you to identify.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned, and then he was gone.
Your fault.
He died My mother and I tried to go. A few years later,
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Is that it? We just needed it to chat. Like I wasn't interested in hearing her backstory. These are the Gruffs. My people, the Ravenclaws, the Slytherins, and then at the end, I guess, the Hufflepuffs. Oh, Hufflepuffs? Hufflepuffs. Oh, somebody gets blocked. Headmaster. Yeah, we don't want to see the headmaster anyway. Okay, so it's literally just some... Wow, just some, dialogue. Crazy! Okay, main story it is then. Sweet. I've returned! That's dope. This map layout is fucking beautiful.
Welcome back.
Fat Boy. Where's Fat Boy? Oh no, there's Fat Boy. So we're missing one more.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Okay. I mean, if he's away, that makes it a lot easier to get to it.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Okay. Speak to Fig. Love the fast traveling, man. So useful. I wonder how fast it loads on PS5.
I did say I was sorry.
And you also went on to do the exact same thing.
I wouldn't think Black would mind someone telling on something.
Oh, we got a chat. We got a chat.
I hope Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Fucking this guy, you can't trust him. Football is king, welcome. Hey, you got the channel emotes, bro. Very nice. Okay, there we go. Now,
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
How is the
Now,
headmaster
to find the
if he's an
headmaster's
asshole?
house elf.
That's annoying. I shouldn't walk and run like a woman. Oi. Oh, I don't have my wand. You know what? Screw this. Fast travel, baby. Oh, not available. Okay. That's annoying.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners? If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Kitty cat. That's in the wall. Oh my goodness.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth Weasley.
Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
I think that's for his own good.
Well, there's one for my diary.
Because we helped him with that, I think. I wonder if there's, like, chat opportunities around the castle if you run around in this form. Oh, the stairs go to... nowhere? What? That's weird. I don't think there is. I mean, there could be. I can't use Revelio or anything, so there's no real point in doing this. Game is so good, man. It really is. It's too bad. No, it came out in 22, didn't it? Yeah. I was about to say it's too bad it came out when Baldur's Gate came out. No, was it last year? I can't even remember, man.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
I like his voice actor, though. Pretty cool.
In my blood, my mother says. From her side, at least. Do you find it hard to get the right conclusion?
Guess I got my wand out now. Interesting. That flue is accessible. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Anyway, okay, enough messing around. Let's go. I was hoping to get like some...
Headmaster, here. What could you want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
He's always walking with his one dart doing some weird shit. I like him. I mean...
Something is very wrong with Professor Black.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Ivory-handled hand mirror.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
This is actually hilarious. That'll be dope if she writes about him, actually.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Is he really that mean? Purebloods. Lycan over there, a werewolf. That's pretty insane.
Yeah.
I can't even hit my tab.
The most I've ever been able to conjure with a single quill. Hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
I'd be glad if they let us convene it.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
Well, they're as good as invisible to me, sir. Rotten little extortionist holding my diary hostage.
What was that, Broom?
Nothing, sir.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
He's such an asshole, dude.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
That's hilarious. Come here, you little bastard.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
Nice. That's awesome.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, where is the gargoyle? There we go. Hey, where's the trophy room? This should be really cool. Fucking huge thing.
Revelio.
Troll armor, I think. You wouldn't want to fight a troll in that, man. That would suck ass. So much. So much. This hallway is fucking beautiful. Really? All of this just to get to the headmaster? Ah, level 3. Damn it! Damn it! Son of a bitch. Yes, I can get in here though.
Hello, Hamora.
Hello, Hamora.
Revelio.
This is about Professor. What? Hecate. That's accordance with my goblin acquaintance at Gringotts. We have come in. We have condemned Ranrock's actions and have some seen. From what I've heard of his treatment, others of his own kind used to join his ranks. I'm inclined to agree with our friends at the bank. You know as soon as I hear sufficient.
Revelio.
I mean, surely this is where you should get some really good gear. Whose fucking awesome place is this? Like, this is an amazing house. I mean, there's a changing thing there. I don't know why. Two fireplace. I love a big fireplace like this, man. Like a wash bowl. Yeah, this is an awesome room.
Revelio.
Don't know whose this is. Sharps, maybe? And this is on the way to the headmasters. Can't open it for some reason. Obviously need some sort of key.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Correct. Whisper the password.
Toujours pure.
We gatsed it. We gatsed it. Oh, frame rate dropped there for some reason.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Elite wizarding families. 2 seconds, guys. Huh, looked like we had a drop in, No, we didn't. Upload's all good.
Revelio.
Sleeping portraits. Not all headmasters and headmistresses. Reliving the day-to-day challenges of running a school, of which Groton was really some prefer to enjoy a while and nap. Because Dumbledore isn't here just yet. It'd be cool if you actually woke them up, if it did that, you know? This is insanely awesome. Wake up. He is on that wall too. How boring would that be? Oh, the sorting hat.
Revelio.
So, big ass quill. Ah, level 3, goddammit. That's a nice. I want that one on for a bit. I mean, this is beautiful, this one. Yeah, that is very pretty. New gloves? Oh, we gotta go open some of these. I should just hit I. I need a new keyboard, guys. My keyboard is pissing me off. Whoops. It wasn't me.
Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio.
Moustache wax. Made back scratcher. Made in very small part, reminded to be billed to ministry. And this is the thing in which you put your bad thoughts.
Revelio.
I'm sure this is the same music from the actual Harry Potter movies.
That must be the pedestal.
Let's do this.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Holy cow.
You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first.
Okay, guys, I think we're gonna end here. We'll restart from the last save. Autosave. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go from there. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. This is YouTube, of course. I know it's a bit shorter, but I'd like to do this at the start of, or in a whole new episode, because we had side questing and running around and that type of shit. So we'll do this from the next episode. So thanks, YouTube, and we'll catch you in the next one.